If you are going through illness, such as you catch a cold or a flu, then you'll find your potential of health is not as vital as if you have, having a good run and, feeling like having a lot of exercise and things like that. So it's not really something that's good or bad or means anything about you, but it is an understanding that this ideal of health, the ideal of perfect health is wrong. It's an illusion. The ideal of perfect health is an illusion, but also that your potential of health is not a static thing. It changes. But there is a resonance there, and you always connect with, there is an eternal resonance that does come, and each person has their own version. Things can change, so you've got regeneration of the body, so that the stomach lining regenerates every 5 days, and I think your bone regenerates over a year, approximately 10 months to over a year. So you find that regeneration is possible. And that's quite fascinating, really, because while we're always regenerating, even though we don't see it happening, why do we regenerate in a way that we keep recreating our disease? So when you start looking at it from that point of view, you start wondering what contribution you really are adding to your current illness, because there is a tendency to go, oh, I was born with it, or it's my genetics and there's nothing I can do about it. But there's always really something you can do. There's always something you can do, even if it's just as minor as an attitudinal change. So my point here is that suffering is not inherent in living. Pain is just a part. It is a part of the body, like pleasure is, but doesn't mean that the suffering has to continue on. And then saying that, while it can be a very Buddhist way to go, just to accept the suffering, which helps reduce it a lot. There are things you actually can do. Doesn't mean that things can't change. And this whole idea of bioplasticity is very exciting that we have right now, because people are no longer seeing the body as something as just a static way of being. In actual fact, there is far greater possibilities that are available. For example, people who are paraplegic, finding some success with some people that the use of their imagination can actually spark that the neurons start developing so they can start walking. Not to the extent of someone who hasn't injured themselves, but or had some kind of spinal, malfunction or abnormality that caused the condition, but they actually find that walking, it's no longer set in stone that they'll never walk again. There is a possibility, and the possibilities are endless with this amazing machine, bio machine that we have as our body, as our physical body.